In the Oval, there was a little bit of catfighting with smoky eye sociopath Vice President J.D. Vance and none other than McCankle's Taco Tits. But before we get to the little catfight, I need to set everything in motion as to what happened yesterday. So it was announced and leaked to the press that J.D. Vance was going to have an Epstein strategy meeting. And I want to remind all of you guys, there should be no strategy to this. All they have to do is release the files. And so Trump's starting to hear this buzzing, and the Lincoln Project on cue just puts this banger out. Play the clip.
Donald, you thought you sent J.D. Vance to talk to Rupert Murdoch about stopping the Epstein story. Well, that didn't work. But there's something you should worry about, Donald. Something you should think about. What if J.D. Vance cuts a deal with Rupert? Maybe J.D. Vance and Rupert figured out the succession. Who comes after you? They don't want to wait. Maybe they talked about when to start the 25th Amendment process to take you out. You should have sent Don Jr. or someone else that you could trust. Because you know J.D. Vance will tell anybody whatever it takes to get what he wants. And Rupert, he won't just listen to J.D. He'll take action. And if J.D. and Rupert get their way, you'll lose, Donald. You'll lose everything.
Okay, I love this video for so many reasons, but more than anything, it's reminding Trump you're an old ass lame duck. Everybody is already starting to look beyond you. Even though Rupert Murdoch is 95 million years old, he controls the keys to what MAGA people think. He had everybody turned against Trump after January 6th. Then they started changing the language, and he knows this. J.D. Vance is colluding with Rupert. J.D. Vance is hosting strategy meetings in the vice president's residence. And yesterday in the Oval, Taco Tits gets a little triggered when reporters ask him about it. Watch this, you guys.
Here's the man right here.
I saw a report today, and it's completely fake news. We're not meeting to talk about the Epstein situation, and I think the reporter who reported it needs to get better sources.
Look, the whole thing is a hoax. It's put out by the Democrats because we've had the most successful 6 months in the history of our country, and that's just a way of trying to divert attention to something that's total bullshit. Okay?
On that subject,
yeah, please.
though.
A new Gallup poll says
Meow. I mean, he gets a little catty there. The reporter asks, it was clipped in the beginning, the reporter asks, what about J.D. Vance hosting this? And Trump is like, here he is. Let's ask him right here. And then J.D. Vance prances out with the smoky eye. And he's like, this is a lie, fake news. I mean, they're old, tired excuses. And then Trump couldn't let the conversation go. You can tell he's rattled. You can tell he's triggered. And then he has to throw out that this is bullshit. You guys, the only thing that we have bipartisan support on right now, it's like over 80%. Everybody wants the Epstein files released, and over 80% of Americans, both Republican, independent, or all Republican, Democrat, and independents, all believe that Trump is hiding something. And now everybody thinks that J.D. Vance knows that he holds power over Trump with this, because the messenger that can keep this at the top of the news cycle is Rupert Murdoch. Okay, moving along in this same, catfight atmosphere in the Oval, a journalist asks McCankle's Taco Tits about Elon Musk. Play the clip.
Please.
A new Gallup poll says that Elon Musk is the most unpopular public figure in the country right now. I'm wondering, do you miss having him around the White House, or is that poll accurate?
I don't know if the poll's accurate. I think he's a good person. I think he had a bad moment, really bad moment. But he's a good person. I believe that.
Okay, a couple of things. Number one, Howard Lutnick, which Ron Filipkowski of the Midas Touch brilliantly nicknamed him Howard Nutlick, because he's such an ass kisser, nut licker to McCankle's Taco Tits. He busts out laughing when the the reporter says that Elon Musk is the most unpopular American right now, he couldn't help but chuckle. And that's what happens to everybody in Trump's orbit. And guess what, Nutlick? You're going to be next. Everybody that interacts with Trump ends up bankrupt, in prison, etc. And so I thought that was just a really interesting point. But I want to show you how these MAGA alphas cover this shit on social media. It's nuts. Here's Bo Ludin. I think this is the BFF of the son, the Baron Trump. Here's what he says about Trump. It's like a siren emoji. Heart touching. President Trump just refused to attack at Elon Musk, instead calling him a quote, good person. Trump has a heart of gold. Oh my gosh. I mean, are they really this stupid on the right wing? Are they really this stupid? Let's take a little trip down memory lane. Here we go to Joe Rogan, who finds out live while he has the FBI director, Kash Patel, in studio that Elon Musk has accused Donald Trump of being a pedophile. Play the clip.
This is going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat. Joe, you want to check the tweet that Elon just put out a little bit ago?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation between Elon and
Have a
Trump.
Nice day, DJT. Someone should take his phone away.
They're going back and forth about different things. And
Yeah. Listen,
Well, he said he was disappointed in Elon.
yeah,
Yeah.
they told him to leave.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? Or does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump-Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
Okay. Stop right there. Number one, Kash Patel knows too. Kash Patel, because he's the director of the FBI, and long before he was the director of the FBI, he was a podcaster that sat and peddled conspiracy theories nonstop. One of the top things that he spoke about was releasing the Epstein files. And then he gets in there and he's like, oh God, I'm staying out of this. I'm staying in my lane. And so all of this sweet talk back and forth, I want to remind you all that Pumps and I have always said there is mutually assured destruction between Musk and Trump. No question, they did illegal shit together, probably before the election, and no question immediately after, with all of the illegal stuff that happened with Doge shutting down investigations. And so they both walked to the edge, and then they reined back in. And then the sycophants, like this Bo Loden, oh my God, they're so sweet. Trump has a heart of gold. I mean, do people really buy this bullshit? Another trip down memory lane. Here's a video where Trump accuses Trump with a heart of gold, accuses Elon Musk of having Trump derangement syndrome.
Happening in this room, and I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration and they love us, and then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it, but we have it with others too. They leave and they wake up in the morning and the glamour's gone, the whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it and you'll let us.
Hey, Taco Tits, maybe you're the common denominator. Maybe you drive all of these people batshit crazy with your non-stop gaslighting and your constant need for everybody to praise you all the fucking time. I could imagine that after being in such a place where you have to say, oh yeah, you're right. Oh yes, you're so great. Oh my God, you're an amazing golfer. Yeah, your dick's probably bigger than Barack Obama's, and on and on. Could you imagine how awful that would be? I imagine that when you get out, you're like, fuck that guy. He's the biggest pussy on the planet. Another trip down memory lane. remember, these two guys have a heart of gold per the MAGA manosphere, which I think we should start calling the winosphere, because all they do on that side of the social media echo chamber is whine. It is not a manosphere. It is a winosphere. So Trump, he likes to call reporters. So he called Dana Bash right at the first start of their breakup. And here's what he had to say about Elon Musk.
Joining us now, someone who just got off the phone with the president. CNN chief political correspondent Dana Bash joins us now by phone. Dana, what did he tell you?
Good morning, John. Well, he said that he's, quote, well, here's exactly what he said, quote, "I'm not even thinking about Elon. He's got a problem. The poor guy's got a problem." He said he won't be speaking to him for a while, but he said he wishes Elon Musk well.
Okay, stop right there. Elon has a problem. He's not going to speak to him anymore, and he wishes Elon Musk well. He wishes him well. A man that accused Taco Tits of being a pedophile. He says, quote, "I wish him well." And I started thinking about that. Who else has he wished well? Kylie, play the clip.
The other day, a reporter asked you about Ghislaine Maxwell. You said, quote, "I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, but I wish her well, whatever it is." Mr. President, Ghislaine Maxwell has been arrested on allegations of child sex trafficking. Why would you wish such a person well?
First of all, I don't know that, but I do know that
she has. She's been arrested for that. You know that.
Friend or boyfriend,
Epstein,
was either killed or committed suicide in jail. She's now in jail. Yeah, I wish her well. I'd wish you well. I'd wish a lot of people.
Okay, stop right there. What's the common denominator here, you guys? He wishes Elon Musk well. He wishes Ghislaine Maxwell well. What's the common denominator? Both of these people could ruin Trump. They both have collateral over him. That's the common denominator. And so then you see these dipshits in the winosphere try to say, oh my God, Trump has a heart of gold. He didn't say anything bad about Elon Musk. Let me tell you why he didn't say anything bad about Elon Musk, because Elon Musk could ruin him. And in turn, Trump could ruin Elon Musk. Why does he wish a child sex trafficker well? Because she could ruin him. It's unbelievable how 35% of the population is so stupid that they don't see this. Donald Trump is compromised. He's compromised by the worst members of American society. Elon Musk, Ghislaine Maxwell, and I would take it further. He's compromised by the worst people of the global community. Vladimir Putin, Benjamin Netanyahu, and on and on. This is a compromised 85 million year old lying liar. And we have to do everything in our power to get that approval rating that's like at 35%. We need to get that lower. All right, that's all we have for today. I'll see you all later.